One of the biggest sources of it is us failing, giving into temptation, giving into people who run into the burning building to save the headless chickens. They're not doing it because they've got the most amazing frontal cortexes on earth that could reason through the long-term consequences of, oh, what if nobody in society came to the aid of chickens? In other words, they could cheat. Fabulous study addressing this. This was work by a guy at Harvard, and this wonderful manipulative setup where at various points people were under the impression that they're wrestling with Satan. They're wondering if they should do it or not. They're wondering if they should have done it the last time when they were with Satan, wondering if they're ever going to. They're wrestling all of that frontal state of grace. What were you thinking when you jumped in the river? And the answer is always the same. It's because we've got the most incredible frontal cortexes on earth that could reason us. You can have one marshmallow right now, but if you wait, you can get two later. It could just make you. And what the studies suggest is, if only we can all get trained in childhood to be able to work so hard. And that's where you see it. Fantasy always runs something like this. I've overpowered his elite guard, burst into his secret bunker with my machine gun ready. He lunges for his Luger. I knock it out of his hand. He lunges for his cyanide pill. I knock that out of his hand. He snarls, comes at me with otherworldly strength. We grapple, we fight. I manage to pin him down and put on handcuffs. Adolf Hitler, I say, I arrest you for crimes against humanity. Here's where the Medal of Honor version of the fantasy ends and the imagery darkens. What would I do if I had Hitler? And it's not hard to imagine once I allow myself. Sever his spine at the neck, take out his eyes with a blunt instrument, puncture his eardrums, cut out his tongue, leave him alive on a respirator, tube-fed, not able to speak or move or see or hear, just to feel. And then inject him with something cancerous that's going to fester and pustulate until every cell in his body is screaming in agony, until every second feels like an eternity in hell. That's what I would do to Hitler. Do you really want to do that right now? I might not do that. You're going to regret it. It seems like a great idea. It's automatic.